Flowers for Algernon test. Part A, character matching. Match the description of each character with the correct person. Use all letters only once. So here are your choices. A, Charlie Gordon. B, Miss Kinnian. C, Joe Carp and Frank Riley. D, Dr. Strauss and Dr. Niemer. E, Algernon. 1. Scientists. 2. Teacher for slow adults. 3. Man who had the operation. 4. Mouse that had the operation. 5. Workers at the factory. Okay, part B, best response. Read each questions and statements below and write the letter of the best answer on the line. 6. Flowers for Algernon is written in the form of a journal, a poem, a song. 7. Whose point of view is the story told from? Miss Kinnian, Charlie Gordon, Algernon. What type of story, number 8, or what type of point of view is the story told in? First person, second person, third person. 9. Charlie wants to have the operation because he wants to be smart. He likes Mrs. Kinnian. He likes science. 10. In the middle of the story, Charlie leaves his job at the factory. Why? He broke a machine.
Please come to the office.
B. He is too bored. C. The workers sign a petition against him. 11. Readers can tell the operation was successful because Charlie gets promoted at the factory. Charlie shows rapid improvement in spelling and punctuation. Charlie wins the maze championship of the world. 12. Charlie first learns that the benefits of the operation will be temporary by observing the reactions of the doctors, the behavior of Algernon, the actions of Miss Kinnian. 13. What happened to Algernon? A. He lost his knowledge, then died. B. He lost his knowledge and became a pet. C. He ran away. 14. What can you infer about the details about Charlie at the start of the story? He has a bad temperature. Sorry. He has a bad temper. He has below normal intelligence. He sees and hears things that are not there. 15. What happens during Charlie's first inkblot test? He loses to Algernon. He fails to see things. He shows that he has a great imagination. 16. Charlie is originally chosen for the experiment because his low IQ, his motivation and desire to be smart, to help him get a better job. 17. What events help Charlie realize what he used to be like? He beats Algernon. He sees an old friend who asks what happened. He witnessed a young boy getting laughed at for having low intelligence. 18. As the regression begins, how does Charlie pass the time? Researching to find a way to stop the regression, by working at the factory, or by playing with Algernon. 19. Having no money to pay rent and lose his intelligence, Charlie returns to work. What happens there? Joe and Frank continue to tease Charlie. Joe and Frank try to uphold the petition for Charlie to be fired. Joe and Frank actually stick up for Charlie when a new worker tries to make fun of him. Number 20. The title of the story comes from Charlie's love of flowers in spring, Charlie's connection to Algernon as well as respect for Algernon, Charlie's love of gift giving to others. 21. When Charlie beat Algernon in the race, he felt inferior, superior. 22. Julia Bloom wrote the magazine 17 to express her concerns about models being prettier than her, the use of Photoshop retouching, the magazine using girls who are only 16. 23. The root word super means minuscule, tiny, over, above, exciting. 24. Julia was able to convince 17 magazines to stop using eye makeup on the models, use only girls who are 17 years old, Never change girl's body or face shapes.
Danae Pendleton and Marquise Purnell to the office, please. Danae Pendleton and Marquise Purnell to the office.
25. The third person omniscient point of view can only see into one character's internal feelings, is considered an all-knowing perspective, is the perspective used in Flowers for Algernon. 26. In the play, the birthmark Almer is the professor's friend, a distinguished professor, the professor's assistant. 27. First person point of view shows readers the internal feelings of all characters, only one perspective, the first character in the story. 28. In the birthmark, Georgiana has a birthmark that looks like a tiny human hand, a small bird, a rose petal. At the end of the birthmark, Georgiana becomes more beautiful than ever, loses the birthmark and lives happily with Elmer, dies because Elmer tries to remove the mark. 32nd person point of view is rare and uses words like I, me, and my, you and your, we and our. Okay, for the essay question, it says, think about 3 selections we recently read. Each piece focuses on a person wanting to make him or herself feel better or perfect. Some made the decision based on what they wanted, while others seemed to make the decision based on what others wanted for them. Write a short essay, minimum of 10 sentences, making a connection between the people in the birthmark, Flowers for Algernon, and the beauty article and the decisions that they made. Take into consideration their feelings before and after the surgery.